Okay, just went through Connecticut and I'm in Rhode Island. So those two states, which means in the lower 48, I've just got Missouri and Kansas to get to. Hey YouTube. Well, I was going to take you to the Whaling Museum in New Bedford, Massachusetts, but that's in the old section of town and there is no way I could find a parking spot anywhere nearby. So instead I brought you to Barnstable, and I thought we'd visit a relative of mine here in the Lothrop Cemetery. So come on along. So you may guess by looking at the tombstones that are all covered in lichen and obviously have been here long enough that really hard to read some of them. This dates back to the 1600s, and this one is my first ancestor in this country. He died in 1679. So this is Elder Henry Cobb, and he was let's see, my great grandfather. Came over 1628, I believe, and he was an elder in the church over here. This cemetery is named after Reverend Lothrop, who was the pastor of the Church of England here. And so he traces my family history back to Henry. One of his children married the daughter of the manager of the Plymouth colony, so we go back to the Mayflower, which is sort of cool. Just cool, no big bragging rights. Anyway, say hi to Henry, and I'm gonna see if I can check out some of the other stones around here and see if there are any other relatives. It's the next day, and I'm in Provincetown, Massachusetts, on the very tip of Cape Cod, and in about an hour I'll be going out on a whale watch, and I'm taking you along. So let's hope we get to see some nice whales. If you plan on coming out here to Provincetown for anything, just to visit, whale watch, parking for a car is $20, and that's for the whole day. Right down here on the wharf, it's really the biggest parking lot. There is another parking lot a short block away. I'm driving a bus. That's the only one that it has room for buses, and the one here at the wharf was full up. That one's a little bit out of, off a little bit, but it wasn't full yet. But for a bus, it's $40, two parking spots. So it is what it is, and the whale watch is costing $51, so it's not my cheapest day. Hopefully this is going to be worth it. Well, there's the whale watching ship we're going out on. I decide whether I want to be up high or down low. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some dolphins right out there.
Here, 10:30, 11.
The others even more up that way.
miles
Very
offshore.
negative consequences for sea
And
turtles,
we're finding
seabirds,
this is like the
larger,
third balloon we've seen.
whales. And what else?
This is why you don't release them. Doing a responsible thing, trying to get this out of the water. So we're about 2 miles offshore, and we shouldn't be finding these balloons. That's why you don't release them.
Okay, one swipe. 3 swipes and you get the poopy dog. Devin got it. Yay. Again. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, it was a pretty successful whale watch. Hopefully I got some decent footage for you guys. We saw a fin whale, or a couple of fin whales, a couple of minke whales, and some white-sided dolphins. So I'm going to get back on the road and see what else I can find. Oh, you know, when your family comes from the area, you're bound to run into somebody. Your name gets printed on the tickets for the whale watch, and so I was getting on. A guy with my last name. Turns out we can trace back to Elder Henry, that you saw in the beginning of the video.